question on possibility space and working out profit. Now when we look at the first part of the diagram, keep the following table to show all possible scores. First of all, we can actually read what it says, and it says the score for the game is the product of the two numbers. Product means multiply, and then it gives you a little example. For example, if you score 3 on machine A and 4 on machine B, then you multiply the two together to give you 12. So machine A is 3, machine B is 6, 6 threes are 18. Machine A again is 3, machine B is 8, 8 threes are 24. Machine A is 5, machine B is 6, 5 sixes are 30, 5 eights are 40, 7 sixes are 42, and 7 eights are 56. So just simply multiplying those then will gain us 2 marks in the exam. Now looking at the next section, the player wins a prize by getting a score of 12 or less. So first of all, let's work out the probability of 12 or less. And when we look at the possibility space diagram, that's 12 or less, so is that. We actually include 12. So when we add those up, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the probability of scoring 12 or less is 7 out of the total number of outcomes. It's a 4 by 4 possibility space, so you can use 4 fours are 16, or we can actually count the total number of outcomes within the possibility space diagram, and that tells us that the probability of scoring 12 or less is 7 out of 16. Now, what does that mean? That means that 7 out of every 16 people are likely to win. Now when we read on, we're told that 160 people played the game. So 7 out of 16, and we times that by 10, will give you 70 out of 160. So if 160 people play the game once, 70 are likely to win. Now, it costs 80p to play the game once, so we can look at the money that we're going to get in. So that is 160 people playing times by 80 pence. Again, non-calculator, so if you're not sure and you're not confident of doing that in your head, then let's just take the 2 noughts out and let's do 16 times by 8. 6 eights are 48. 1 times 8 is 8 and 4 is 12. So that's 12800 pence, which is 128 pounds. I'm likely to get in. Now I've got to work out how much money I'm likely to pay out. And that is 70, because we said 70 people are likely to win, times by £1.50. Now, an easy way of working that is to say 70 times by £1 is £70, and 70 times by 50p is half of £70, which is £35. So that is £105. So money in is likely to be £128. Money out is likely to be £105. So the profit that I would make is my £128, take away my £105, which leaves me with a profit of £23. So again, let's just run through that because it is a difficult question. First of all, we need to work out the probability of winning, and we need to know what that means. So the probability of getting a 12 or less is 7 out of 16. That tells us that 7 out of every 16 people are likely to win. We are told in the question that 160 people are going to play. So if I multiply top and bottom by 10, it tells me that 70 out of 160 are likely to win. So 70 people are likely to win. Profit is going to be the money that I take in, take away the money that I pay out. So let's work out the money in. 160 people play the game once, they're all going to pay 80 pence to play that game. Again, you know, if you're not sure, you've got to do your sums. Paper 1 is all about showing you workings. That comes out to £128. Then I've got to work out my money that I pay out. 70 people are likely to win, and I'm going to pay each of those £1.50. Nice little way there of working out 70 times by £1.50. Likely to pay out £105. So the profit then is 128, take away my 105, which leaves me with a profit of 23.